Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Austin here, or Luna. I'm starting to feel a little bit better from my illness. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so I'm starting to feel a little bit better from my illness. I can actually talk a little bit better today. Uh, yeah, I think I'm back to daily uploads. I had to take like a couple days off. I did like every other day for a little bit, but yeah, I'm back in the daily grind. But today's story is definitely an insane one, definitely a good one. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a like on the video, and let's get into this. So today's story time in specific is about a teacher. Specifically a teacher that didn't like me very much, and she didn't even know it. That's the funniest part. So, you know how sometimes teachers during lessons, they'll like pull up a YouTube video or pull up an educational video to kind of like, help teach their lesson? That's what today's story time's about. So today's story time all takes place in 10th grade, okay? Now at this point I was doing YouTube. I wasn't like full-time doing it yet, but I was uploading pretty consistently. My channel definitely had a pretty big following at this point, and people in my school knew who I was and that I did YouTube, but not a lot of the teachers did, just mainly my friends. And, I was having fun, right? I was having a good time. My YouTube was blowing up. People in school thought I was kind of cool for it, which I thought was dope. And I was happy, right? Well, one day I wake up and I get up out of bed and I take a shower. It's like 6 in the morning. I'm getting ready for school. And I get on the bus and I go to school and I walk in and I sit down in my first period class, right? And I'm sitting there just getting my notes out, getting things ready for the class. And this teacher that I had for first period at the time, she was a substitute, right? My main teacher like broke their leg recently, so we had a substitute for like a month and a half or something. And this one teacher, the substitute, she was a little bit mean. She wasn't the worst teacher in the world, though. She wasn't like the meanest, but she was a little bit of a meanie, to say the least. So anyway, yeah, she walks in. This was like my second or third day of having her. She walks in the first period. She's like, "Okay, class, everyone get out this, turn the page, blah, 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 whatever. Now, today we're going to be learning about this, but before we get into it, we just need to make a little bit of a class announcement. So recently, a bunch of students have been using the bathroom to smoke in, whether that be cigarettes, other things, and the principal informed me that I need to make a PSA to all of my students today about this and why you shouldn't do that." And she proceeds to drag over the TV cart. You know, that infamous TV cart that the teachers would drag over, which means you're about to watch a movie or a video. And everyone in my class gets excited, right? Because the TV cart means we don't have to write shit down. We just get to watch a movie or like an episode of something. So she drags over the TV cart and she proceeds to connect her computer to it. And she's on YouTube, right? And I'm like, okay, what video is she about to pull up? Like, I'm curious. And she proceeds to start typing in Luna on the search bar. And before I could even process it, my friend in front of me turns around, the friend that sits in front of me. He turns around, he's like, bro, she's typing in your channel. Dude, she's about to pull up one of your videos. I was like, no. She's definitely going to look something else up. There's no way she's looking up me. And she clicks on my channel, and she proceeds to pull up a YouTube video that I uploaded like a couple weeks prior about getting caught smoking in the school bathroom. And she plays the class my story time about getting caught in the school bathroom, which is literally the same story time that was the reason my school made that announcement to all the teachers to tell the students to stop smoking in the bathroom. It was just like one big full circle story time mind fuck. And no one in the class realized it was me at first. My voice is pretty distinct, but they didn't know it was me right away. And then of course, like halfway through the story, my friend raises his hand and goes, "That kind of sounds like Austin," and he points to me. And the rest of the class is like, "Yeah, it kind of does." Now, my friend was the only one in the classroom that knew about my YouTube channel. Obviously, other people in the school knew, but no one in this specific class really did besides my friend. So I'm sitting there like, shut the fuck up, like, stop saying that. And everyone's like, "Yeah, it kind of does sound like you." And then this one girl, she's like, "Austin, is that you?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "It sounds identical to you, and I know you smoke in the bathroom. Like, are you sure this isn't you?" I was like, "No, it's not me." And the more I talked, the more everybody else was like matching my voice to the video. And even the teacher was like, "You kind of do sound like this guy." And I was like, "Oh my God, fuck you, dude." I'm like whispering to my friend, I'm like, "Fuck you." And he's like, "Hey man, I'm just pointing out the obvious. It just sounds like you." And I was like, "You're a fucking bitch." And she's like, "All right, stop talking. Everyone listen." And not only was this like so ridiculous and like mind fucked me, but it's also so embarrassing. Like when someone puts on one of your YouTube videos or like anything you've done in front of 30 people or 25 people, it's so embarrassing to hear your own voice. So anyway, we finish up the video, right? And the teacher starts going, okay, so what's the problem with this video? And I raised my hand and I was like, smoking in the bathroom's bad. And she's like, yeah, obviously it's bad, Austin, but this gentleman's video, what's the problem with it? I was like, I don't know. And she's like, he's not sorry about his actions. In this video, he's glorifying them, making it look cool to get caught smoking in the bathroom. Which was not true at all. I was definitely not glorifying it in the slightest. So I raised my hand again. I'm like, I don't think he's glorifying it. And she's like, Austin, why do you care so much, huh? Are you the one in the video? And then my friend starts laughing. And she goes, what's so funny? And my friend goes, oh, if only you knew. And then this girl behind me goes, yeah, that's got to be Austin talking. And yeah, at that point, it was safe to say my cover was pretty much blown. But anyway, she continues on. And this whole time, I'm just mind blown because I just taught my class through my YouTube channel and they didn't even know it was me. At least most of them didn't. And the teacher's like, yeah, correct. This is why we don't smoke. We don't do anything in the bathroom besides going to the bathroom. Okay, everyone understand? All right, good. Let's get back to school now. And we went back to our lesson. Now it doesn't end there. After my first period class was over and the bell rang, everyone starts walking out, right? And I'm walking out of the room, and my teacher stops me. And she goes, Austin, I have to ask you, was that you that we just watched a video of? And I had to tell her the truth. I was like, yeah, it was. And she goes, holy crap, you have a lot of followers. I was like, yeah. And she goes, wait a minute. So you're the one that got caught in the bathroom? And that's why I had to do that announcement just now, showing your video? That's why? I was like, yeah, isn't it kind of like a full circle, paradox kind of? I don't know. And she's like, yeah, it kind of is. But also, you're an idiot. Stop smoking in the bathroom. I was like, I know, I will. I'm sorry. She's like, good. All right, anyway, have a good one. And I left. And I'm still in disbelief about it. I got caught smoking in the bathroom. Then my principal told all the teachers to, warn everyone to stop doing that. And then my story created another story. Just crazy, man. Not to sound like my teacher, but moral of this story is don't smoke in the bathroom at your school or in any public place because you can get in trouble like your boy Austin did. Not only that, they might start showing your YouTube videos in front of your whole class and embarrassing you and calling you out about it. But yeah, guys, I just thought this was crazy. They literally used my story to teach the class to not do the thing that the story was literally about. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. My substitute knew about my YouTube channel from that point forward, which was a little bit embarrassing, and she kind of checked on my videos here and there, which was kind of weird. But that's pretty much that, guys. I hope you enjoyed this story time. If you did, please leave a like on the video. I'd really appreciate it. Feel free to leave your story times in the comments down below, and subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later. Peace.
Please cut the fiction. Lately, these changes don't faze me the same as it used to be. 100,000, man, this shit's not new to me. Fuck up bands, I just try to stay true to me.